Hey everyone, so one of the most popular Miura no Danzai theories is that does the ex-husband know about Maria and what she's doing? So for those of you who don't know, Taijiro Nagari, I do apologise for pronouncing the name wrong, is actually the ex-husband to Maria, and is also a detective in the police force who was accused of being an abusive father to Kiritaka, which led to his death, even though we all know is absolutely totally rubbish. But up to chapter 52 is where I'm at, and I haven't read any chapters, up past it, is that there have been multiple hints throughout the series where it's sort of suspecting that Taijiro knows, possibly, that Nurse Maria is his ex-wife and what she's been up to. So let's take a look. Now, the first sort of like multiple hint is during chapter 14, so I'm going quite a ways back, is when you see in the chapter that, he misses his family, but when he's talking to the headmaster and the teacher in the school, Nurse Maria comes up and he hears her last name and automatically makes the click between that's his ex-wife's maiden name, but it's quickly dismissed as, being quite a common name, but definitely the seeds of suspecting was definitely sown in that chapter. However, his suspicions possibly did quite rise during chapter 24 when one of the bullies, Kinugawa, infiltrated his home, looking for, seeing if it is the parents that are hunting their group down, and they get into a fight, Taijiro and Kinugawa, which actually made Taijiro hospital bedridden, and he was recovering there, and then he starts to maybe suspect that there's more to his child's death than later on, and possibly even suspecting the police were hiding stuff, like Taijiro Rigi, I believe his name was. He was the one actually in charge of Kiritaka's investigation, and so there's been a slight, he's starting to think maybe there's more to my child's death than what I was told and what was actually reported. Now, the real suspicions of thinking Taijiro knows that Maria is his ex-wife is definitely from chapter 42 onwards, where there have been many interactions between Maria and Taijiro. For example, in chapter 42, the night of ending the festival, when Taijiro asked Maria to make a wish for herself. In chapter 43, asking Maria if she needs protection. In chapter 46, revealing to Maria that for his honeymoon he wanted to look cool in front of his wife, so he practiced surfing. But chapter 47 is when the suspicions actually are raised, thinking, Taijiro knows. Is definitely where they're doing this hypothetical talk between each other, and sort of thinking about Maria and all that, and he reveals it suspecting that Maria left him to protect him and all that, and Maria has definitely been slipping. I mean, she's definitely been blushing and everything, and it's pretty much crumbling. So it could be argued that Taijiro is becoming Maria's kryptonite, and if Ogisa finds out, that's going to be a real problem. But overall, the suspicions are there. The manga has actually done quite a really good job of, doing the hinting, but not revealing yet. So at the moment, it's just suspicions and all that. So I'm really interested to see, does he know or doesn't he? And if he does know, will he, join her in the quest for vengeance? Even though I'm slightly suspecting he probably will. But that's the end of this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you'll watch the next one, okay? See you guys!